Today I'm going to introduce Classcraft, which I am using to teach a verb unit. So this is a grammar unit. It's one of many units that I teach throughout the year, and my objective is for students to understand verb phrases and subject-verb agreement. So I'm starting here with Classcraft, which offers a gamified experience for students where they have their own avatars and they work through a universe of tasks. As you can see, right now under Home in Classcraft, and I've set up two classes, the grammarians and the scribes. In my home page, you can click on different tasks or tabs. So I have my activities, and you can arrange them according to particular classes that you want to look at. And then I also have my library. So this is where we're really going to be focused. My library is where I have my games, my quests. So I'm going to go to my scribes class because this is where I built my verb unit. And you can see it's called the Lost Sprite. And once we open this up, I can view what the students see in class, and you see here this universe. Now, this is a map, and on this map I can add more units of study, which is really cool. So my whole unit of grammar for the entire year could be included on here. This is just verbs. Over here I could do pronouns, I could do the sentence. You can keep building onto this. But for today, I've gamified the verb experience. So when the students see this, they see a little home button here, and they're going to start off with a story. So this is like a narrative story that they create for you at Classcraft, and you can edit it as you see in this corner. The students will read the story, and I've chosen to give them something to do and to submit through Schoology, my learning management system. Now, I didn't do all verbs for this because we've learned other things throughout the year, so I'm going to have them do a couple different things since I'm an ELA teacher and just kind of do a review plus some action verbs. Once they've submitted that, you can see the little dot here moving through the universe that they've created and completing tasks. They get a new part of the story, and then they're going to have tasks they need to do. So the cool thing here is that you can link all kinds of things. I've linked a helping verb song, and they have a PDF here where then they identify verb phrases. Once they've submitted that, they're going to keep moving along the map. And then I get into my rules. You can see how you can change fonts. You can put in more videos. Here I have one, tables. And down here I have a quizzes with rules for what they need to complete in order to officially pass that task. Working my way through the map here. More rules. You can upload pictures. I have a link to a Kahoot here that they can go play. And of course, they can continue with the story. And then the final bit of the story is here when they make their way to this part of the map. And they're finishing up for me with a PDF that they need to submit to review everything that they learned for these 10 rules and helping verbs. And then eventually their riddle will be solved. So as you can see, there's settings here, and you can adjust various things. You can make this self-paced so that students don't need permission to move through the universe, or I can turn that off, and as they're submitting things, I can allow them to move forward manually. This is just whether or not they can submit their assignments, and I did not utilize discussion because I don't think students will have a whole lot to discuss with verbs, but if you had something meaningful for the students to discuss, you could add that and they could write to each other. So this is Classcraft, like I said. I can go back to my dashboard. I just made up this student, and I can view her profile. And when I'm looking at her profile here, you can see they can get points for this gamified experience as they finish tasks. Powers, they earn these when they have more points, and you can customize these, like being excused from answering a question, wearing headphones in class. And pledges are when you kind of differentiate and add on different tasks that students need to complete. Diona has this avatar option that she can choose what she looks like, which is kind of fun for students too. And there's a whole other website that students can visit to learn more about their avatar and little animals that they can adopt and what the different powers are. So again, this is Classcraft. It's a gamified experience, and I'm using it for teaching verbs. Thank you.